Best African movies of all time. Africa has given the world some of the most unforgettable films, movies that make you laugh, cry, and reflect deeply on life. From raw dramas to hilarious comedies, African cinema is a powerhouse of stories rooted in culture, history, and resilience. Today, we're counting down some of the greatest African movies ever made. Let's dive in, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing film breakdowns. 14. Mr. Bones, South Africa. This comedy adventure tells the story of Mr. Bones, a quirky white man raised by an African king after being found as a child. Gifted with the role of spiritual advisor, he is tasked with finding an heir for the king. His quest leads him into hilarious encounters, cultural misunderstandings, and laugh-out-loud chaos, especially when a famous golfer is mistaken for royalty. Mr. Bones became one of South Africa's biggest comedy hits, combining slapstick humor with cultural satire. 13. King of Boys, Nigeria. This political crime thriller follows Eniola Salami, a powerful businesswoman with strong political ties. As she seeks to expand her influence, she finds herself entangled in a web of betrayal, ambition, and ruthless power struggles. Her empire comes under threat as rivals emerge, forcing her into life-and-death decisions. With themes of corruption, loyalty, and the price of ambition, King of Boys delivers a gripping look at how dangerous the pursuit of power can be in Nigeria's political landscape. 12. Félicité, Senegal, Cha-Cha DRC. This moving drama follows Félicité, a proud and independent nightclub singer in Kinshasa. Her life is turned upside down when her teenage son is injured in a motorcycle accident. Desperate to save him, she embarks on a frantic journey across the city, borrowing money and facing humiliation. Despite the hardships, her voice and music become a source of strength. The film beautifully blends realism with dreamlike sequences, showing the resilience of a mother and the healing power of art. 11. The Gods Must Be Crazy, Botswana, or South Africa. This timeless comedy begins when a Coca-Cola bottle falls from the sky into a Kalahari bushman's world. Seeing it as a gift from the gods, the tribe initially celebrates it, but soon it causes jealousy and conflict. Determined to return it to the heavens, G, the bushman, embarks on a journey across modern civilization. Meanwhile, a series of hilarious subplots unfold with scientists, soldiers, and teachers. The movie is both funny and insightful, highlighting cultural clashes and the absurdities of modern society. 10. The Wedding Party, Nigeria. A Nollywood blockbuster, The Wedding Party is a hilarious romantic comedy about Dozie and Dooney, a young couple from different social backgrounds preparing for their lavish wedding. What should be a perfect day quickly spirals into chaos, with family feuds, ex-lovers, food disasters, and hilarious mishaps. The film combines romance with laugh-out-loud humor while offering a fun look into Nigerian wedding culture and its larger-than-life celebrations. 9. Nairobi Half-Life. Kenya Mwasi, a young aspiring actor from rural Kenya, moves to Nairobi with dreams of making it big. But the city is harsher than he imagined. He's robbed upon arrival and ends up entangled with a gang of criminals to survive. While he struggles to balance his acting ambitions with his new life of crime, his journey reflects the challenges faced by many urban youth. Gritty yet hopeful, Nairobi Half-Life paints a vivid picture of ambition, survival, and the dual nature of Kenya's capital city. 8. Abona, Chad. Abona follows two young brothers, Tahir and Amin, whose father suddenly disappears. They roam through their town searching for him, only to face rejection and hardship. Their grief grows when they are sent to a strict religious school, where they struggle with discipline and loss. Their only escape comes through the magical world of cinema, where they see a film reel that mysteriously features their missing father. The movie tenderly explores childhood innocence, the pain of abandonment, and the search for love in a world that feels empty. 7. Mulade, Senegal. Set in a small African village, Mulade tells the story of Kole, a courageous woman who defies tradition by protecting a group of girls fleeing female genital mutilation. She invokes Mulade, a traditional rite of sanctuary which shields them from harm. Her act of defiance sparks outrage among village elders, leading to violent confrontations. But it also ignites a rebellion among women who are tired of oppression. Directed by the legendary Ousmane Sembène, this powerful drama boldly challenges harmful traditions while celebrating courage and change. 6. District 9, South Africa. A unique blend of science fiction and social commentary, District 9 is set in Johannesburg, where aliens, derogatorily called prawns, are forced to live in slums after their spaceship stalls over the city. Wikus van der Merwe, a bureaucrat tasked with evicting them, accidentally exposes himself to alien biotechnology, causing his body to mutate. As he flees government forces desperate to weaponize him, he forms an unlikely alliance with an alien father trying to return home. The movie cleverly mirrors apartheid and xenophobia, wrapped in a thrilling, action-packed narrative. 5. Half of a Yellow Sun, Nigeria based on Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's acclaimed novel. This epic drama tells the story of twin sisters Olana and Kenyan during Nigeria's Biafran War of the 1960s. Through their romantic relationships, Olana with a radical professor and Kenyan with a British writer, the film captures how politics, war, and ethnic divisions shatter lives. Families are torn apart, love is tested, and survival becomes paramount in a time of starvation and conflict. The movie powerfully intertwines history with human emotions of love, betrayal, and resilience. 4. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, Malawi. This film tells the remarkable true story of William Kamkwamba, a boy from a poor village in Malawi who is forced to drop out of school when his family can no longer pay the fees. As famine threatens his community, William turns to books in a small library and discovers the potential of wind energy. With determination and ingenuity, he constructs a windmill from discarded scraps to power an electric water pump, saving his village from starvation. It's a story of survival, innovation, and the unstoppable human spirit. 3. Jerusalem, South Africa. This gritty crime drama follows Lucky Kunene, a young man who dreams of escaping poverty but gets lured into Johannesburg's underworld. Starting with small scams, he rises to become a feared crime boss who takes over buildings and battles rival gangs. But as his empire grows, so do the dangers, from the police, jealous rivals, and his own ambition. Inspired by real events, Jerusalem is a gripping portrait of survival, crime, and the consequences of chasing power in a system stacked against you. 2. Timbuktu, Mauritania. This poetic yet devastating film portrays the lives of ordinary families under jihadist occupation in northern Mali. It centers on Kidan, a cattle herder living peacefully with his wife and daughter outside the city of Timbuktu. When a tragic conflict with a fisherman leads to death, Kidan is thrust into the cruel and absurd justice system of the extremists. Meanwhile, residents suffer harsh punishments for everyday activities. Music is banned, women are forced into veils, and even football is forbidden. Timbuktu captures the clash between humanity, culture, and religious extremism with haunting beauty. 1. Tsotsi, South Africa. This gripping, Oscar-winning drama follows Tsotsi, a hardened young gang leader in Johannesburg. After carjacking a woman, he discovers her baby in the back seat. Struggling with guilt and unable to abandon the child, he takes the baby home, forcing him to confront his violent past and painful memories of growing up on the streets. Over 6 days, Tsotsi's interactions with the child and a kind young mother soften him, sparking a journey toward redemption. The film is raw, emotional, and ultimately a story of hope emerging from darkness. And that wraps up our countdown of some of the greatest African films ever made. Stories that make you laugh, inspire you, and sometimes break your heart. Which one is your favorite? Have you watched them all, or did we just add a few to your must-watch list? Let us know in the comments. If you love this breakdown, don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more amazing film content from Africa and beyond.